What's up, good people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. This is Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. I'm Ruby. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support us. You mean a lot, and we do not take you for granted. This early morning, we do have still our visitors here at home, and they're having breakfast. Beautiful morning today here in the village, and as you can see in front of me is my uncle and our neighbor who came in to help with the clearing. It was looking awful over here because the bricks had piled up, and they were being rained on every now and then. They were in very bad shape, so and this area needs to be cleared. Like you see, it is an entrance, and it needs to look like one. So they've been doing this very early. They woke up very early, as you can see. They removed the bricks that were the broken bricks that were over there, and placed them, the ones that were at least the ones that were not broken that much. They placed them, actually they're the ones that are here, these ones, and those ones over there, and some are here. You see, the ones that at least can be used to do something for construction. Some of them, others are over there. So for those that were really broken, and couldn't be used for any work. Uncle, they decided to pour them over there. Oh, sorry, I'm holding a glass of water. Now after every meal, I usually take at least water because I hate being dehydrated. As a girl, it's good to keep yourself hydrated for many reasons. Even male people, men, boys, yeah, it's good for your health. So this is what is going on right now, and the grass is coming out very beautiful. As you can see, it's raining, although yesterday it rained, and it did some little damage over here. My mama finished having breakfast, and then we will consult and get to know what we will do about that, because if it continues that way, that grass of that other side won't continue growing very well. What's wrong, Ibra? Nini unalia baba? Ameanguka. Wewe ni mwanaume. Wewe ni mwanaume, umeanguka na unalia. That is Auntie's little son. He was walking, kicking the ball. He kicked the air and then fell. Now I was like, chicken, you know, sometimes when you, I don't know if that is how you people raise kids. When they start crying and then you give them attention, they'll continue crying. So you'll be like, even when you see the kid has fallen down, you're like, you just assume like you're not even seeing her crying or him. That is how you make them not to feel like, I can cry, they will come. That was by the way. So over here the grass is coming out so well. I really love it. But Sniper and Prince are really doing some injustice over here. Look at that. Scratching. But it's not that bad. So the compound, they are trying to level, plant grass. Is it grass? Yeah, to plant grass and make sure everything is looking good. And also our guests are still inside. We still have them. And as you can see on this other side, this is where now they pour, because it will be used to levelize this house. They will spread it inside. You can see also the stones that are all over the compound are being picked, and they're also throwing them inside there so that they can use them to levelize. That being said, there's a lot of activity inside Mama's compound, and one of them is this. They came to redo the traditional stove. Habari ya fundi. Sasa leo umeamua uitengeneze aje tena? Hii itabaki ama itabomolewa leo?
Hii. Itabaki. Hii sasa itakuwa ya kupika.
Oh.
Anapika ugali. Kupika ugali nataka iwe hapa chini. Hapa. Sasa akipika anashapika. Sasa hii vitu vya kuchemsha. Atakuwa anachemshia tu hapa. Yaani yenye inahitaji kupika na mwiko. Na kuchemsha tu. Nachemshia tu hapa hivi. Lakini sasa kwa ndoko ni kuweka mambo yako vitu za kuko store.
Oh, sasa itabaki tu hivyo. Okay. Alright, so they decided to come and redo, but they won't demolish this other one that they have made. You know, it costed a lot. There's a lot of slab they poured, cement and all that, energy and time. So to avoid wasting that, he has said they are going to leave it that way. They're going to leave it that way without demolishing it or something like that. Instead, he's building a small one down here, as you can see. He's building a small one over there, and this one will remain like that. Mama, if actually what she was complaining about is that it's very high. You can see where it's reaching me somewhere here. So when you place a pot or a sufuria on top, it will be very hectic, like you have to stretch yourself while cooking. So as our mason has said, instead of demolishing it, they leave it that way. Here she can use to warm maybe food that do not require a lot of attention or a lot of working, like stirring food and all that. You can warm food, all the foods that I need just to light and leave it there to cook. You know, like let's say meat, you know, it needs to cook. If she decides to cook meat outside here, she can just place it and leave it until it's cooked, just check in on it and all that. And on this side, she can decide whichever way. She can use that one, the one that our mason is creating, and this one. And on this side, she can choose now to store her belongings, like that I used in the outdoor kitchen. So this one right here will be left that way. As you can see, it's very tall. These are the storage areas. You can see them. You can store inside their firewood, charcoal and all that. It is very good. So we'll continue with that. At least you see, actually previously, he had said if he is going to create this one, he was to put over there a sink. But thank God he didn't build anything there for a sink, because that would have made him demolish it. Yeah. Now, ile nani ya moshi?
Ndio. Tumetoboa.
Oh, shatoboa. That thing for at least somewhere where the smoke can pass. Let me go outside.
The chimney.
The chimney. He has already created the chimney now. It's free. Oh. They've already created the chimney. It's right here now. This is the hole, you can see through. Although has destroyed some, but all in all, it was supposed to be there. Like, you can't have a kitchen without a chimney, especially when it is so built like this. You can see from the top, it is built like it's intact. So she had to create some space where the smoke will be going outside, or else it could destroy this house, the smoke, like it would just turn black. Maisha yamekuwa magumu. Ulifanya landscaping? Ndio maana.
Sasa hataki kuleta material zenye utakana.
Kama hata huku ndani pia uta levelize. Utapanda nyasi sasa ama? Huku kote utapanda nyasi.
Sasa mpaka hii parking yote. Sasa ndio natoa hivi. Ukifanya usafi kiisha kama kesho utamaliza. Kesho kuto niendelee na hapo. Ndio kuanzia level hapo. Sasa hapo sijui kama nikokoto tajaza ama
panakaa pamechimbika sana.
Akileta mchanga pia inaweza panda mpaka hapo. Hizi zinatakana kufanyia cleaning.
Mti mama alikuwa anasema itakatwa, itatolewa huu hapa. Ni sawa sawa.
Iko ndani ya nini?
Na iko kwa gate. Itatolewa?
Hii haifai kwa.
Na hiyo mwingine wenye umeshikilia?
Hizi zote unaona ziko ndani line moja.
Bai iko nje sana. Si gari kiingia hivi inaingia inapaka hapa. Hiyo mimi naona iko sawa.
Ile ya tamu, lakini basi bado nataka ifanye training. Hizi branches zinakuja ndani. Tuana hizo bado. Haina shida. Juu hapo hata tipu itapita.
Itapita. Hii ndio hii. Inakaa sidhani hapa. Okay. So previously Mama had said this sasop tree should be cut down. As you can see, it is just straight by the entrance, and this is the gate. So when a vehicle is passing over here, this tree might be blocking, although the space is quite big. But the branches, they'll be scratching a car if it passes. So maybe if we consult with Chef Matiko, we'll get to know if this tree should be removed, should be cut down. It aligns with the other tree over there, but it seems to be a bit outside. This can be cut down and that can be left, because that should be the parking where they just remove the bricks over there, and now the vehicle will be passing through to that end. So we'll see about that after they finish up levelizing and all that, and we can try when a vehicle is trying to come in. We'll see how it manages to pass. So far so good. This is what they've done, and actually our uncle is a landscaper. So in case you need, si unafanya kazi mtu akihitaji. Yeah, he does landscaping, and as you can see, he does really a very amazing job. So if you're in need of your homestead to be landscaped, you can contact Chef Matiko on the number below, and you'll get, if you're around here, yes, and he can do this amazing job. He's still doing this, and he's planning to continue planting this grass, like entirely this place over here, so that it looks at least uniform. You know, when you plant grass, at least it prevents a lot of soil erosion, a lot of, you know, a lot of things. So it should be really a nice one. Okay. Mama amefanya nini? They also did over here some, but whenever it rains, water still collects itself. So I don't know what they can do, like over here. You see, when it rains, water still ends up here, which is what they were trying to avoid. It is not even moving, or maybe they dig a bit deeper and then move it that way. But now here it is quite challenging. Remember, this wall has a foundation under. This foundation is made of those big stones you're seeing around there. So if they continue digging, they might be altering. Even this house's foundation is just by this side, so they'll be altering something. I don't know if that was the reason why they stopped, but it's still in the middle. They can choose to just do something tiny. I don't know if this is from the old house, but I think so. What do you think, guys? Is this does this belong to the house? This one, this new house? Because they did the foundation and then did some plastering outside to prevent water from taking off the mud that was used during the foundation, and this was the plastering they did over here, but you can see it goes straight. On the other hand, you can see this other layer. I think it's from the other old house. Like they didn't demolish it so much, which is very good. With that being left there, they can now dig, so that it prevents them from altering the foundation of this Matiko and Laura's house. So I think some landscaping needs to be done over here. Maybe piping, because when it rains, water comes, collects itself here, it looks bad. And now we're waiting for the sun to reach, because you can see the shade, the shadow, is it the shadow? Yeah, of this house that is moving, and then the water will dry. So that is also some little challenge that needs to be worked on. So they stopped. Actually, Uncle had suggested that if they put, maybe they add some soil over here or gravel. For those who know more about landscaping, if they added gravel on this ground or add some soil, a lot of it actually, so that they could spread it all around and make sure the entire area is leveled, it will be okay. So for now, so it is gonna be this way until he comes. He has left. So these bricks right here will be arranged somewhere, because they are still in use. As you can see, those ones also, because all this place needs to be leveled. And you know, he said he was going to plant grass, so I don't know if he would do that, like the entire area up to that end, or he's just going to do it on this other side, but we'll see about that. Yeah. And I noticed inside here, Hamza and Avocado Man, previously they came in to help with slashing down some of the weeds. Remember, there were so many weeds over here, and hey, they left this maize to break. And Avocado Man had said if we leave it, so that when it matures up, we are going to eat it, to roast it. Why did they throw this on top of it? Anyway, is it broken? It's already broken. That is so unfortunate. So Hamza and Avocado Man cleared this area inside this house, because it was so bushy, there were so many weeds, it was weeded up, so it needed some cleaning and slashing, and they did that. I don't know if inside here also, but they didn't remove like everything, you know. As times goes and it continues raining, the weeds continue growing inside here. So over here they didn't do slashing in here. Maybe they'll do that some other time, because they are busy with studies right now, and they can't continue. Yeah, they've gone to school, but they did it over the weekend, and also inside here. But this doesn't need much. It's only that the other side was here, it was so bushy, like it was so weeded up. But right now at least it's looking very clear. You know, when an area, especially close by your house, is bushed up like that, and the way it was before, I believe you've seen it in previous videos, it attracts a lot of insects like mosquitoes, these crawling creatures. They just hide inside there. Even snakes can hide, and then they just attack. So here in the kitchen, our mason did his job, and as you can see, yeah, some light, at least it's clear. So he finished. He poured slab. At least now it's you know, my waist length, even it's down below my waist. Now let's assume this is a sufuria right here. Mama wants to cook, she can just place. And guys, do you think that okay, to me it looks small. Imagine this sufuria is way more big. It is big, like, just look at it. So if the food scatters to this other end, is it going to burn? Just me thinking out loud. But it looks amazing compared to this other one. They both look amazing and cool, but this was taller. It is very tall. Like, oh, I remember the mason said on this other side, if they need if it needs maybe something that doesn't require a lot of attention, like cooking, you can just place a big sufuria like this one, see, like that, and then you put your firewood. I can see they've started putting some little containers. They had busara is togo. Oh, busara is that traditional porridge, that light one. I believe I had explained it to you in our previous video. So they've placed them, but you can put firewood here and then light. This layer down here is for ash, for collecting ash. So you put firewood and they light up. Ash falls on this side, so you can clear it up when you wanna cook again. So the foods like let's say sweet potatoes, green veggies, the way Mama likes preparing them in plenty, she can just put them over here and then light the fireplace, this one right here, and then, you know, she can just let it cook. But on the other note, I think it's going to require a lot of firewood, because you can imagine, or just look at it. It is very large. You see, it's large from here to this other end, and then if you have few firewood, it's just not going to cook well. And also the distance from this side to going up. So that is how it looks like. When you remove this, it looks like that. So it's gonna need much firewood because the space is a bit bigger. So you put firewood until, oh my, all of this other side. At least this is small. You see the one that he created later? This one right here, it is very small, like it's tiny. The firewood that one might need to use inside here will just be less compared to this other one. So this shows that this area Mama will be using to prepare meals that take time to cook, like take a long time to cook, or just like the ones that are in big sufurias. That is the same. Or the meals that are in plenty, like a lot of dishes, but the one that doesn't require attention, because when you stand here, you see my level, it will be hard for Mama to be straining to cook, to stir food inside here. So you just put it, and when it's cooked, you just confirm, and then you remove it. So on this side also, oh sorry, on this other side we have this. He had said Mama can use this to just put some of her things. So much focus is on this other side. This apanga, we call this apanga. This used to split firewood. Then we have our old brush right here. So what he has done, he just put So this is where ash will be falling. Like if you've already placed your firewood over there and you've lit it, you just place your firewood down here. No, this other side, and then here is where ash should be falling, and then we can clear it up. So that is how it looks like. I just wanted to show you guys and explain it to you. So you put your sufuria over there, continue cooking. But at least if you could have made something for it to be huge, like where the air, because putting firewood inside here and then that is small. I don't know if something would be burning quickly. That will depend. So if it dries already, they remove these timbers over here because it's slab that was poured over here, and this one right there, it's this one. It's the same steel. It goes straight up to that end. So they remove it, and it will be a perfect kitchen, a perfect outdoor kitchen for Mama. You see now, this was the plan. So I believe Mama will be satisfied with this if she sees it, because the first one she had complained, actually it was just tall. Mama is tall, yes, but it was taller than her. So this other one, it will be favorable. She can now use it. Actually they finished. I had to wait until they finished. Why is it difficult to close? Yeah, there. Okay, so Mama's kitchen, it's called a multi-purpose stove. It is now done. We only wait for it to dry up so that Mama can start using it. We'll get her feedback to know if she has liked it or it's just they can change it. If you see Mama, if she doesn't like something that is being done, you can just change it. But I know that is short. It's what she wanted. That height, she said waist height, which is perfect for her. Okay, so our guests will be leaving soon, by the way. That is Emily and Jay. They'll be leaving soon. So I was already getting used to them. Sniper! Prince! Where you at, boys? Prince? Are you sleeping? Prince? They are sleeping. And Sniper! Hey, no naringa. Today they are really feeling sugar. Zinajisikia skari. Like I'm calling them and they don't want to come out. That is so bad of them. I just can't wait to see. Like you see, Mama had said also this other side, they are going to levelize it. You see all this grass, Mama was suggesting for it to be removed, and then now they levelize. They put something like cabros or gravel or just a pavement. Any of that can fit. But mostly you see flowers. To me, I don't know if it's because I'm a girl, I love flowers, so they can also mix in flowers. But already we have trees, they still bring in fresh air and all that. And oh wow, I've just seen a mango. After all those years, a mango, it's up there. I don't know if you guys can see it. That one, I can't reach it. Wow. So this mango tree have started producing some mangoes. Oh, there are some over here. Oh, but they are less. I wish there were many. What about you, mister? It is up there. over there. Can you guys see it? I'm short. I can't see it from here, but from the camera I can't zoom. I wish I could, but I can see plenty of them. Over there, the two, there are some. Is it bad to count them? Because they're just few, you can even count them. But they say don't count your chicken before they hatch. That is just a saying. Oh, thank God. The mangoes are just producing. I can't see more, only those. And also the avocados are even producing some. Yeah, over there they are producing. At least we are going to eat some. I can't wait. Also, Mama had said the avocado tree is the one that she planted is that soft one. You know, there are very different types of avocado. There's that is not sweet, it's watery, and it has some, I don't know if it's appropriate to say roots. It's root like on those avocados. They just, when you cut it and then you can just remove some roots. I don't know if it's appropriate to call it roots, but yeah, it's not even sweet, it's watery. But the one that she planted, she said it is a soft one and a sweet, tasty one. It's from, I don't know where. We have, like, when you're planting these fruits, there are some seeds that you can take from other people. Like us here, we always, I don't know if it's everyone, but people do recommend avocados from another tribe called Kisi tribe. They have very delicious avocados, that fruit. They are soft in nature and they taste like Blue Band. Okay, they don't taste like it, but they are just as soft as a Blue Band is. That is margarine or whichever. Yeah, but that tree, let us wait. The avocado tree, as it grows, we will show us how it's coming out, the type of avocados that is becoming. But also it's always altered by heavy rains. If an avocado tree grows and it's that sweet type that tastes like margarine or Blue Band, in our term, I'm just translating it direct because in Swahili they say inakaa kama Blue Band, it's like a Blue Band, but in real it's just soft like it. So it's always altered by the rains. If there's a lot of rains, the avocados tend to be watery, even if it was sweet. So if it's just a dry, but not that dry season, but a sunny season, let me call it that way, because it's summertime, it's gonna be soft because there's no much rain. It will be minimum. So I can't wait to have a bite from that avocado tree. Have some bite of avocados. We will send it to you guys. So in our previous videos, we've been taking our guests all around the village. We took them to Maras. They really loved the experience. To Royal Kim's place, and they also loved it. Went to the border, although the weather wasn't that good. It doesn't get wet. Yeah, it was about to rain, so we couldn't go to the Sirari market, that is Tanzania border. We just took what they took, and they saw it at least, but they didn't get to see enough of Sirari, Tanzania area, the other side of Tanzania, which is close to us. So right now they are preparing, and we'll be having maybe a meal later in the day, or even in our next video, as we set to send them off. That is saying goodbye to them as they leave, because they won't stay much. You know, they are guests, they are visitors, so they won't stay that long. Although I'm sad, I was starting to get attached to them. Okay, that friend, they're so friendly, they're so talkative, you know, they vibe, they're very good people. I love them. So soon they are leaving, and you know, I don't have much to say, but as they prepare, guys, I believe we're gonna end our video right here. So watch out for the next one. I will be taking them to the airport, sending them off to the city. I believe they'll come back because they said they'll be coming back soon. I can't wait. So kindly watch out for the next video, and please subscribe here on Chef Matiko's YouTube channel if you haven't. I am Ruby, and like, comment down below what you feel about the video, our guests, and also our previous video. Kindly go back and watch, and just if you don't know what was going on, you'll get to know because there are a few of them. And also you can keep watching. Subscribe, comment, share with your family and friends, and God will bless you as He continues blessing you. Bye bye.